So I'm sitting there, and my boy was like, what he doing? I'm like, shit, I don't know, probably getting this shit together before we come to the car. What color is he? I was like, man, I can't see him. And all of a sudden I hear, driver, please step out of the vehicle. Now I'm kind of nervous. Because I'm like, damn, I thought they'd come up to your window first before they tell you to get out the car. So I'm like, okay, so I get out of the car and I'm standing there and I'm waiting for him to get out of his car. All of a sudden I hear, driver, please walk to the rear of the vehicle. Now I'm thinking maybe he gonna meet me halfway or some shit. So I get to the rear of the vehicle, he doing this shit here, waving me to him. I walk up on him, he rolling his window down. You got your driver's license, your registration? I'm like, yeah, in the motherfucking car. Well, you need to go get it. So I go get my driver's license and registration thinking he gonna get out of the car. He's still sitting in the car. And I'm like, this is the weirdest shit. So I pass him my driver's license and registration and he's looking at it and he's like, oh, says here, you from Texas, huh? I say, yes, officer. Well, what part of Texas you from? And I'm like, I know this on the motherfucking driver's license.
Elegant night, we going to dinner. Got the polo on. With the, what is it? With the Perry Ellis? What is it? Perry Ellis? You'll be here. Alright, gang, y'all see it. Got the lobster, the shrimp, the filet. You want to say something to the people? Huh? Alright, gang, we about to watch this over show. You want to tell them something? You want to tell the people something? You got to lick right now. No. Mr. Frost want me to record a long one.
Yeah. don't wanna be lonely. You still gotta make it through the night. Come on, come on. Let's make you worry, girl. Oh, you just worry, no, I say yeah. Let's make you worry, girl. You just worry, no, I just care. And there ain't no more to say. Good job. You know what happens when the cruise ship stays on? Cruise ship, everybody. Alright, now it's time to bring him to the stage. My boss, my amazing cruise director, Ryan. What's going on? What just happened? What was that? One man could learn. Here on stage, Billy.
Alright, YouTube, just what we waking up to. Balcony views. Coast of Mahale.
Say restaurants and bars that way.
Get them up. Hola, señor.
Teresa, we need to buy a flag.
Oh, the real people hanging. I don't think so.
Yes, they are. The real people.
window.
El luchador, bro. There's a luchador.
Bien, aquí estamos. Excelente.
Go ahead, Gucci bags. Gucci bags.
At the restaurant, ready for the shade. We have guacamole, chips and salsa, street tacos, nachos, burritos, quesadillas, guacamole, margaritas, coke, lemonades. Party for two. Welcome this way.
Which one? Is this the only one? Or? They might have had another one. Or just look over there. Try this one.
Welcome, amigos. Welcome to Cantina Latina Restaurant. My name is Tomas. It is my pleasure to be your server. Food menu, drinks menu for you. I come back with more menus, amigos.
Okay, thank you. The drink's about the same.
What's the drink?
Hmm.
Go ahead, bird. It's long.
Probably ain't worrying about that.
As a chef choice today,
Oh, no, not to turn his ass around. Oh.
Turn around quick.
Could've got an indoor restaurant. Can't walk back here. That's where we found that hermit crab.
Yeah. They got a little kiddie pool over there. Quick look. You wanna go back?
What time is it? You go get you a Louis hat.
You want to look at them? You want to look at the Brimbos? Look at the coat shirt. We got the Gucci store. We in a Gucci store, y'all. Look at the Louis V. Louis up there.
Brown backpack. It matches your bag.
Long hair don't care. Real, baby. That's that real, huh? We get time to cut the camera off now.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like that? That one look pretty cool, right? Both of them. I think that's the one we seen yesterday. Look like it. The one you had seen out in the water, you said it had looked like an older or smaller ship. I think that might be it.
I don't think that was him. That one was leaving.
What you mean?
That was going back that way.
Y'all see the menu. That wine did it. He wasn't drinking. What you getting, babe? Babe, what you getting? Huh? Huh? What you tell them what you want? The main dish. You know, see it? Lump crab meat, big lump. They call me big lump. Oysters, Rockefeller. Baby got them sliders. Wagyu sliders.
Come on, Scape family, put your hands together one more time for the
I seen a video saying that the icon of the city, which is the world's largest ship, is coming to Galveston next year.
You gonna go try that one?
It's the expensive one. That's like,
That's good, huh? You see him? Some people behind you. They're walking around, huh? You wanna see your fish? You get in there with the fish? You get in there with the fish? Look at that one right there. That's a pretty one. I'm trying to catch him on camera. You said, that big one was colorful. He go right here, look. You see him?
Turkey sausages aí.
I'm so proud of the ladies!
Listen, y'all, we had technical difficulties over here. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. It's okay. We're gonna gonna move on to the next round. This is very simple. I need one of the most confident people on your team to come forward. You, sir, you have all these muscles. Come here, come here, come here. There we go. You guys are gonna face each other. No, you step back, sir. You're here for moral support. You guys are gonna face each other. You're gonna face each other. You can go down on one knee face each other. The object of this game, the team that flips this bottle 3 times in a row and has it standing upright will win the challenge. It's very, very easy. Flip the bottle, have it standing up. If you feel at some point that you're stressed and under pressure, you can swap out, okay? You can swap out. But we're gonna start in 3, 2,
It's all right. It's okay.
said the woodsman. He's okay, Mommy Bear. He's back in the house. What are you making, said Baby Bear. The woodsman said, I'm making a new bed because the one in my house is broken. The bed in your house is broken? Oh, woodsman, said Baby Bear. I would love to have a new bed because the one in my house is too small. Well, the woodsman said, I'm going to see if I can make you a very special bed. Yes, a special bed. The best bed. Oh, Mommy Bear, do you think Daddy Bear would mind, said Baby Bear. No, I don't think so, said Mommy Bear. The woodsman spent hours that day banging in nails and cutting wood. That evening, Daddy Bear was cooking some porridge when there was a knock at the door. Hello, said the woodsman. I have brought Baby Bear his new bed. And sure enough, into the door came hopping all by itself was a magical bed. Yes, a magical bed. A magical, magical bed. Mommy Bear said, wow. Daddy Bear said house. Whoops, I meant hooray. Sorry, hooray. Out the door went an old bed and everyone was so happy that Daddy Bear, Baby Bear, the woodsman, and the bed all went running around the house. The house. Oh! The gentleman!
Welcome, ladies. Come on, let's hear it. In the high heels. In high heels.
High heels. I was worried.
They were slingshotting him. Wow.
Y'all were amazing. Wow. Did you guys have a good time tonight? Make some noise. Good time. Wow. That was intense. That was intense. We're going to go back and recap the evening. First and foremost, give it up for all these amazing participants who are
Get you another drink.
will sing us tonight. And let's give it up for your storytellers this evening. You have Charlie and Scarlett, together with the company of Dreamscape.
Take that money, watch it burn, sing it through the last time. Take that money, watch it burn, sing it through the last time. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Dreaming about the things that we could be, but baby, I've been out of great heart. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been out in the street, dreaming about the things that we could be, but baby, I've been out in great heart. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be. Take that money, watch it burn, sing it through the last blood. Take that money, watch it burn, sing it through the last blood. Take that money, watch it burn, sing it through the last time. Take that money, watch it burn, sing it through the last time.
One more time, give it up for Dreamscape.
The check, they job got outsourced and they assed out. And it's fucked up how we treat homeless people in this country. It is. And it's a shame because we all do the same shit. We all guilty of it. You know, you driving in your car and you see them at the little stoplight and they had a little sign telling you what they will and will not do. And it's a trip because we'll pull right up to the light. We all do the same shit. You pull right up to the light and you look at them. You look at their shoes to make sure they ain't got the new Jordans on and shit like that. Make sure they ain't just hustling your ass at the corner and shit. And it's fucked up. You do the same thing. You're like, damn, that's fucked up. He dirty. I bet all he need is a chance in life. Then he come to your window, you be like, no, I ain't got it, Light turn green and you drive on about your business and shit. But we're housing and feeding criminals. And it's fucked up. Because the wild part about the whole situation is the one thing that they should have in prison that they don't have is bills. Just imagine your life right now with no bills. You like, shit. Hell yeah, I work out every goddamn day. Because motherfuckers in prison be in the best fucking shape. And you like, this is it, motherfuckers they very creative. Yes, I know how to make a knife out of a shoestring. I ain't got no bills and I ain't got shit else to do. It's fucked up. We got the word fair fucked up. We really do. Women, fellas, stay with me. Because women, y'all have the word fair fucked up too. Seriously. Women, y'all like to be fair when the shit is convenient for you. Stay with me, brother. Stay with me. Stay with me. That's what I'm talking about. Women like, well, if we do the same job as a man, we should get the same amount of money and the same benefits as a man. That's fair. Okay, yeah, that is fair. But let me tell you something. True story. My girl woke me up at 3:30 in the morning. Dez. What the fuck do you want? I hear something downstairs. Won't you go see what it is? And I'm laying in bed like so they can fuck me up and give you time to get away? Hell no! That ain't fair. Like you want to be fair, we need to work together in this motherfucker. And then that's when she get an attitude. When you supposed to be the man of the house, what you gonna do to protect me? I said, shit, I'm gonna scream while you dial 911. I would let you scream, but you better with numbers than I am. I don't wanna fuck around and dial 411 and get us both killed in this bitch. Damn it, we got to work together if you wanna be fair. Handicapped people. Yeah, handicapped people got the word fair fucked up too. They do. I just want to work beside them and just be treated equally and just be their friend. Okay, so if you want to be fair, why do you take up the first 4 rows, all the goddamn parking spots? You want to be fair, why can't you roll your ass from the back like everybody else? Hell, it's hot. I want to park by the door today. Shit. Y'all know y'all going to hell for that, man. Tell you, man, that word fair fucked up. A lot of shit going on. I recently had an experience not too long ago. I had a run-in with the police. That's different now. You know, because, and let me say this. If there's anybody in here that works in law enforcement, I understand your biggest concern of leaving the house is getting back to the house after your shift is over. And I get that and I understand that and I respect that. And so, a couple of weeks ago, I'm driving and, you know, I'm on the road, on the highway, going to another gig. And I'm driving on the highway and you know how the cops had their little spots where they posted up with their little speed traps or, you know, just looking or whatever, doing their little thing. And we driving and I see the police. Okay, in my neighborhood, when you driving and you see a cop, you let everybody in the car know you see a motherfucking cop. So I'm driving, I'm like, hey man, it's a cop right up here to the left. Don't be bullshit. Chill the fuck out. So, you know, we ride by the cop. I got it on cruise control, I'm not speed, just ride by the cop. And this was the strangest shit to me. We ride past him and he pulls out. He gets behind me. So I'm like, hey man, all right, don't turn around. But the cop just got behind us. I'm like, oh shit. So, you know, I'm driving. And my boy, he looked and he was like, hey man, what color is he? I said, shit, I don't know, I can't see him. you know, and we drive, and he was like, he's still back there? I said, yeah, he's still back there. He probably running the license plates. I'm like, but it's a rental, so we good. Ain't got no warrants on this motherfucker right here. So, you know, all of a sudden I hear whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, oh, shit. So me, I put my blinker on, pull it to the side, roll the windows down, and put my hands on the steering wheel, because I know the procedure and shit, right? So I'm sitting there, and my boy was like, what he doing? I'm like, shit, I don't know, probably getting his shit together before we come to the car. What color is he? I was like, man, I can't see him. And all of a sudden I hear, driver, please step out of the vehicle. Now I'm kind of nervous. Because I'm like, damn, I thought they'd come up to your window first before they tell you to get out the car. So I'm like, okay, so you know, I get out of the car and I'm standing there and I'm waiting for him to get out of his car. All of a sudden I hear, driver, please walk to the rear of the vehicle. Now I'm thinking maybe he gonna meet me halfway or some shit. So I get to the rear of the vehicle, he doing this shit here, waving me to him. I walk up on him, he rolling his window down. You got your driver's license and registration? I'm like, yeah, in the motherfucking car. Well, you need to go get it. So I go get my driver's license and registration thinking he gonna get out of the car. He's still sitting in the car. And I'm like, this is the weirdest shit. So I pass him my driver's license registration and he's looking at it and he's like, oh, says here, you from Texas, huh? I say, yes, officer. Well, what part of Texas you from? And I'm like, I know this on the motherfucking driver's license. But I'm thinking, okay, maybe he trying to catch me slipping or something, you know, whatever, see what's going on. I said, man, I'm from Houston. He was like, okay, you from Houston, huh? You got any guns or dope in the car? I said, nah, not for sale. Everything in there is my own personal stash and shit. I got a permit for the pistol and a medical card for the weed, you know. He's like, well, I think we're gonna have to search the car. I said, okay. So I step away from the car, waiting for him to get out. He was like, what you waiting on? I'm like, oh, you want me to search my own shit? Let me tell you something. I'm in the car looking hard to the motherfucker. I'm throwing the shit out. I come back, I say, hey man, ain't nothing in there. He was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna have to let you go then. I'm like, oh shit. And at this point now, I wanna know why the fuck did you pull me over? I said, man, why did you stop me? He said, you were drifting from one side of the lane to the other side of the lane. I say, the law say stay in between the goddamn lines. This how I drive going down the highway sometimes. Shit, I'm in my motherfucking lane. But we both made it home, so I couldn't be mad at him. I just thought that was some weird shit, and I thought, it's probably some pay cut they got going on. Like, fuck that, y'all don't pay me to get out the car, no goddamn. Because the way they cutting shit, those that came through and cut jobs and shit, I figured, hey, they must have had to cut back at the department. Shit is crazy. And we would have more money. Because let me tell you what I found out. And this is the weirdest shit to me. Like, we as citizens complain about the deficit. And it's like $1 trillion fucking or some crazy shit like that. And I just found out that when you not the president no more, that you still get a check. Like, when you're not the president, like, you still get a check for the rest of your fucking life. I didn't fucking know that. So that means we still paying Bill Clinton. We still paying George Bush. We still paying Barack Obama. We just stopped paying Jimmy Carter. And he was a president in the 70s. And I'm sitting there like, how the fuck do you get a check for a job you no longer have? That's fucked up. That's not fair to us. Cause shit, half of us in here, we can lose our job today. And 15 minutes later, you can't even get the employee discount no goddamn more. You got to find somebody at the job you was cool with and be like, hey man, can you put this on your code? Can you put this on your code? They be like, no, that's how you got fired. No. I need my job. And then I found out they get Secret Service for like the rest of their fucking life. For what? What do you need Secret Service for? You not the president no more. Who gives a shit if you get shot? I mean, seriously, you not the president no more. You gotta take your chances out in these streets just like I do, homeboy. Now I'm standing next to you in Walmart. Now I'm a target and shit. Hell no. The fuck? Shit is crazy. And we paying for this though. We as citizens are paying. That's our fucking money that we giving them. We're paying for that shit. And it's wild. We need to start demanding some shit change. That's all I'm saying, man. 'Cause that shit is not fucking fair. It's not. Shit, I wish Scape would send me a motherfucking check after I leave this bitch. You gonna send you a check just because. Thank you. Shit. I ain't here. Tell him you ain't seen me or none of that shit. Cause it's probably my baby mama right now looking for me. I hope you had that check. Man, shit. Goddamn right. Oh, you can trust and believe I'm a break-taking motherfucker at my job. That's all I'm saying. Having a good time. I really am. I hope y'all are enjoying me as much as I've been enjoying y'all this whole weekend. I really been enjoying it. I called my mom, I said, I think I found my wife. She said, well, what you gonna tell your fiance? Shit is over. It is over. You know, and it's funny, man, because like I always tell people a little bit of advice that my mother gives me. If you came to some of the shows, you've heard some of them. And talking to her today, it reminded me like when I told her that, my mother always told me this. My mother said, Dez, don't ever sleep with a woman that you wouldn't want to have your child. And that sounds like some pretty good advice. It really does. You know, I tell my son that, hey man, if you don't want to have your kids, don't sleep with them. But at the same time, I'm like, shit, me, I'm in the club, drinking, having a good time. I'm like, shit, she could have my baby. She could have my baby. Now, 2 baby mamas later, I realize I got a drinking problem and shit. Really? Shit is cool though, man. It really is. Fellas, I'm gonna say this because I'm talking to the fellas because it's normally us that don't like to go to the doctor. Fellas, they say health is wealth. So go to the doctor and get checked out. Please, man, we gotta start doing that. Cause you know, now women go to the doctor for every goddamn thing. You know, an eyelash come out, they eye wrong. I gotta go to the doctor for this. It's not supposed to just fall out like this. Maybe it's the glue you putting on them motherfuckers that's pulling them out. cut them down so long and they're not flattened all like this, it's fucking your eyelids up. So fellas, go to the doctor. I went to the doctor a couple of months ago, and honestly, I hadn't been in a while, you know, and so, you know, I was like, okay, man, you know, my fiance was on me, you need to go get a physical, go get a checkup, you know, whatever. You haven't been in a couple of years. I was like, well, shit, I feel fine. She's like, but that doesn't mean there's nothing going on in your body. I was like, okay, but she kept fucking with me about going to the doctor. And I was like, you know, like, she said, yeah, just go get your blood checked and, you know, get you to make sure everything is all right. So I was like, all right, I could do that. You know, so I signed up, go to the doctor, whatever, and I'm talking to him, he telling me shit or whatever, he do the whole little thing, eyeballs, hitting him, checking it, whatever. Then he looking at my chart, he was like, you know, Mr. White, you about due for a prostate exam. I say, prostate? I thought they did that at the dentist's office. He was like, no, that's something that we do. So I'm like, okay. So he explaining to me what it is. He's like, man, you know, you want to get tested, you know, for prostate cancer and things like that. I was like, okay. So how you do it? You know, you already took my blood. You know, you don't tell from the blood. He was like, no, that's not how it goes. And I was like, well, you know, how did it go? And then when he explained it to me, I was like, oh no, I'm not. I just came in for a physical today, you know. I'm gonna have to come back for that part. I need to prepare for that. You know, ain't it something I need to take or do a workout or something? Or, you know. He was like, no, you know, we can do it today, and if you're here, you know, since you're here, we might as well go on and just knock it out. I'm like, man, are you just trying to get like extra money out of me or something? Because I can pay you now and then just come back and then just, you know, we do it then. He was like, no, you know, you're here, so, you know, let's do it. And I was like, all right, man, but let me see your hands. You know, and I'm looking at his hands, I'm like, man, you got some pretty big knuckles there, guy. And he could tell that I was dead ass serious, feeling some kind of way about it. Like I was borderline scared of, you know, like I'm gonna do that, and at the same time I'm borderline scared, like, man, I wouldn't want to have cancer and not know it, type shit, you know. So I'm like, all right, man, you know. I guess, you know, this, you know, he was like, you know, what's the problem? I said, man, I ain't never, you know, I don't, this is my first time, I don't really understand. He said, you familiar with basketball, right? I said, yeah. He said, well, if I'm in there longer than 3 seconds, it's a violation. I said, no, if you're in there longer than 3 seconds, you taking me to dinner or some shit. Paying a bill or something, but hey, fuck that. Violation. So, you know, he was like, all right, you know, let's do it. You know, so me, I'm sitting on the thing. First thing I do, I'm hiking my legs up. He's like, no, whoa, that's not how I go. You got to roll over on your side. I said, I gotta lay down. And now I'm really like, man, I don't know, you know. And I was like, I said, man, can I get somebody with like some smaller hands or something? You know, like, y'all got like a woman or something, you know? And he was like, he said, yeah, we have some female physicians down the hall, you know, I can get one, you know, if that's what you prefer. And I was like, yeah. Because at first I was all for it. But then I thought about it, like, I ain't never had no finger in my ass. And I'm not sure what kind of noise I'm gonna make, you know? And I wouldn't want to have a woman with a finger in my ass and I make some weird ass noise. Guess we'll keep this between me and you and shit. so he was like, all right. He said, well, it's gonna get a little cold because I'm gonna put the lube on your booty. I was like, see, hold on. I say, lube and my booty don't even sound like they go together, dog. That don't sound like they go together right there. Like, no, man, I'm not sure about that. He was like, don't worry. So, I'm laying down and, you do it and, come out and whatever. And he's like, all right, you're all good. I was like, and you can tell just like that? I'm like, you ain't got to go analyze your finger or no shit like that. Stick it under a microscope or something. You just, yeah, you good. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? So he's like, no, everything checked out, Mr. White, you fine. I'm like, all right, He's like, I'm gonna step out, you can put your clothes on. I'm like, what the fuck for? You can see everything. I'm trying to hide. What the fuck is you gonna leave for? And I put my clothes on and everything, and I'm like, man, I'm feeling weird, and I don't know if it's me mentally or I'm actually like feeling weird and shit. Like my ass is feeling a little wet, and I'm like, is it leaking or something? What is going on? And the hardest thing for me was when I'm leaving and I'm walking through the office, you got the people looking at you, and I'm thinking that they know what the fuck that went on. Now I feel like I'm doing that walk of shame kind of thing. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And what was really bothering me, because I'm gonna tell you something. A man's ass cheeks is not supposed to glide by. I don't know how women asses work or y'all walk, but a man's ass cheeks ain't supposed to just be gliding by. I get in the truck and I'm sliding across the seat. I'm driving home and it still feels wet and shit. I'm crying on the way home. I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry to get home. I get home, I'm crying in the shower. I'm like, I probably should have got a rape kit. I probably should have got a rape kit. This just don't feel right on my ass. I'm still slightly traumatized by that song. This is the first time I really just talked about it out loud like that. And it's like, oh man. But so fellas, if please go get checked out. Man said, hell no. Yeah, because I wasn't sure about the lube thing. That just really fucked me up, man. But you gotta do that, man. You gotta get checked out. Oh shit. Oh, my time pretty much up. And let me tell you something, they don't pay for overtime on this one. But before I go, man, I just like to do this. I always try to say something positive before I leave, because it's like part of my work release program and shit. I just want to say this, man. Don't ever think there's something wrong with looking back to see where you came from. Just don't ever look back that you forget where you're going as a group and as a society and as a people, man. Hey, man, my name is Dez White. I've enjoyed y'all MSC Scape, man. I hope y'all having a good time, and I hope y'all get home safely. Hey, man, my name is Dez White. Y'all enjoy the rest of the cruise, y'all.
Scape, Dez White. Coming up, this is my friend, Billy Boy. Theater. I hope you have a fantastic time this cruise. My name is Ryan Rose of Cruise. I'd like to enjoy the rest of your night. Ciao. I said ciao.